Hi friends, how are you? Hope you are good and doing well. Our today's topic is scales. There are various types of scales: plane scale, diagonal scale, and vernier scale. Okay, and two more types: comparative scale and scales of chords. Okay, the most important topic: plane, diagonal, and vernier. Right. So, what is scale? A plane scale. Plane scale used to measure up to three consecutive units. Okay, for example, already I have solved this problem. Okay, meters and decimeters. Okay, so main scale will be count here in meters, and sub scale will be count here in decimeters. Okay, so main scales, for example, we need to draw first the scale. Okay, 5 meters of scale. See, actual length is 6 meters. Okay, so 6 meters of scale, but we unable to draw on the drawing sheet, so we are using the representative factor, that is reduced scale. 1 is to 40 means less than 1. So we have used this technique, right? Representative fraction. So the 6 meters we have reduced in terms of the 1 is to 40 ratio, okay, on the drawing sheet. But this whatever the distance it is, for 12 centimeter line scale or 15 centimeter scale on the drawing sheet, okay, that represent the 6 meters only. So after drawing the scale, we need to mark, for example, here 4.8 meters. So 4 will be selecting from the main scale. Okay, so 0 to 5, you see, it is a main scale, and first unit of this unit, or you can say first box or unit of the scale will measuring as a decimeter. Sub scale, we can say sub scale. So 4 will be selecting from the main scale, and 0.8 will be selecting from the sub scale. So sub scale we need to divide into 10 equal parts. Okay, because 1 meter is equal to 10 decimeters. So see here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. Okay, so always you need to mark meters in small m, not capital M. Okay, this is diagonal scale, right? This is vernier scale. So we'll solve one by one. Okay, now today's topic, plane scale, we are going to solve. Okay, uh, start I will click on new. Okay, new file will open for you here. So first I will check the units. So in detail I prepared one video in the previous lecture, one video. So you if you didn't see that video, my suggestion, first you go and see that video. In that I have explained the what is engineering graphics, what are the application of the engineering graphics, and initial settings. Okay, before the drawing, simply you can't drawing. Okay, can't start drawing. Okay, you need to check the units. For example, here we need to change the unit if some other unit, for example centimeter or kilometer, if the default unit, to you need to change to millimeters. Okay, so if you want to draw a 15 centimeter or 150 line here, if you didn't change the unit, for example previously by default it is in inches, so that object will drawn for you in inches, not in millimeters. So before that you need to check it. You just go through that previous video. So unit command u and enter. So here it is in already in millimeters, so you need not to change. Precision will change 0.00. Oh, okay, then click on OK. Then uh, dimension, style manager, sorry, the drafting setting, ds, enter. Right, so all these points should be checked: end point, midpoint, center point. So in detail I explained in the previous video. Go through that video. Okay, you remember that, ensure that this all points should be checked along this object snap and object snap tracking. Then click on OK. Then dimension setting, d, enter. Okay, dimension, style manager setting, right? So we click on modify. Then we need to change here in lines, arrow will change 2.5 to 5. Enter. Text will change 2.5, text height 2.5 to 5. Then we'll change ISO standard. Fit, no change. Primary unit we need to change to period, okay, instead of comma. Then need not to change anything here. Then simply click on OK. Set current, then close. Right. So now we need to create the layers. So for the command for the layer, LAYER layer. So for the scales, what are types of lines we are going to use? Only those lines will add in layers. So simply click on new layer, object line. Okay, it will be continuous. You need not to change here. It is continuous. Thickness we need to change. Object thickness should be somewhat wider, right? Thicker. So 0.35. Okay. Then again one more line, lighter line, right? For lighter line will we can write here imaginary line or lighter line or projection line. Better to write here projection line. It is also continuous, but only we need to change the thickness 0.15. Then click on OK. So 2 lines is enough for today's drawing. If you want to draw some axis line also, so you can load and add here axis line and dashed line also. So simply I will close this window. I will change to 0 to projection. Okay. So already I told you in the previous video. So whatever you're drawing, going to draw on the AutoCAD. So you need to take the printout. So better to draw, check the limits. Otherwise you can draw here one tabular column. Sorry, here one table whose table dimension is equal to your A4 size, right? So 297 landscape manner, 297 tab. Simply you need to use tab. So you move to another box, another dimension, 210, 297, 210, then enter. Okay. Then this A4 size dimension of rectangle is now drawn for you. So whatever the drawing, you can able to draw in the inside only this box. It should not cross. Otherwise, in A4 size, while you are going to take printout, it won't come on your page. Okay, some part of the drawing will be deleted, right? Or so here we'll highlight this border. It is projection line will change to object, but it is not highlighted. Okay, it is not highlighted. Why? Because we need to check this display line width. Okay, so line weight command we need to type here, line weight command, then enter. So simply you need to check on this display line width, right? Then simply you click on this. Simply you click on this. You need not to change that there the thickness, because already we have created the layer, your object layer, right? So there we have, if you see there we have changed the thickness of the line. So now the line becomes thick for you. Now we'll start the drawing. So first question, the plane scale. We'll copy this question. Simply Control C. Then next, this is our window, new file. So we need to close this close text editor. Then we can move to another window. Here, simply I will paste it here, right? So if you see here, this question is crossing the boundary of this page. So what we need to do? Simply we need to double click on this. So here, not enough. We need to press enter, right? So it is okay for you. Now we have written the question. You can simply write it. Okay, simply you can write. So I will change this meter. Should be smaller, right? On it. Now we need to draw a scale. The scale means you know very well. It should have length and width of the scale. So we need to find out the length of the scale. So we have one formula, length of the scale formula. So just remember here, maximum the RF it is given. So you need not to find out the RF. It is given 1:40, and here long enough to measure up to 6 meters. 6 meters. So meters also will change to smaller, 6 meters. right? Remember this 140 and 6 meters, long enough to measure 6 meters, because we have the formula for RF. Here we'll do it, right? What's the formula for RF? RF formula is representative fraction. Formula is, sorry, not RF formula, length of the scale formula. Okay, length of the scale formula is equals to RF into maximum length. So what is the RF there? 1 by 40 into maximum length. How much? 6 meters. So we need to change into centimeters or millimeters. So simply we'll change to 6 now. So 6 meters to 6 meters. It is 6 meters. So 1 meter equals to 100 centimeters. So 6 meters equals to 6 into 100 centimeters. Okay. So here 6 into 100 centimeters. So simply you can utilize the calculator. So how much it 1 by 1 divided by 40, then into 6, okay, then into 100. So we'll get the 15 centimeters. Okay, 15 centimeters. We'll minimize this calci here. How much it is? Length of the scale LS 15. Wait. 15 centimeters. So if you convert in millimeters, it will be 150 millimeters. Simply into 10, 15 into 10. Okay, because 1 centimeter equals to 10 mm. Okay, so 15 centimeter equals to 150 mm, right? So now we'll move to our this AutoCAD. So we'll draw a scale. 15 mm ortho mode will off. Simply press F8. Dimension 150 mm, length. Okay, the height of the scale, width of the scale, I already told you 10 mm. Then next again 150 mm, then again 10 mm, right? So simply you can use the scroll button for a zoom in and zoom out. So zoom in, right? So you can use the pan symbol here to zoom in to move the screen. Okay, so we need to divide this line into how many equal parts? 6 equal parts, right? Why? Because in the question it is given draw a plane scale long enough to measure up to 6 meters. That's why we are dividing this scale, right? This scale in 6 equal parts. If it is given 10, so you need to divide 10 equal parts. So we need to divide this line into 6 equal parts. Simply click on this line, then division command div, enter. Then again you need to, this cursor, you need to click on that cursor. So click will always, if I say click, so it will be a left click, right? Left click. Okay, left click only, right? Then next is 6 equal part, you need to type 6, then enter. Okay, now this line is divided, but it is invisible point. Okay, a small point is there, that's why it is not visible on that line. So simply we need to change the symbol of that point, right? So p type command we need to use, then enter. There it is, dot is there now, so we'll change this any of the symbol here, plus symbol, cross symbol, or circle symbol. So I will select this cross and circle, right? So here %5, so I will change to 2. You can use the 5 also. Okay, the point size will be more if you choose 5. So you can see here it is, the point will the divisions are now it is visible, right? So simply we need to divide this equal, okay, in 6 equal parts. We need to draw a vertical lines. So I will copy this line, so click on that line, then copy command, CO copy, enter. Then where from you need to move this line. Okay, so you need to select that point, whether upper point or lower point. So I will select the lower point, then simply zoom in. Okay, next click on that. See, accuracy you need to check, right? By mistake, if you paste that line, okay, not exactly on this point, so you will get some error. Okay, you will get an error. Okay, like that. Okay, for example, here I will try to draw here. It's not drawing, right? Sometimes now you are unable to draw, for example, if you miss that particular point, so it will paste somewhere else. Okay, not exactly on that point. So you need to ensure. How to ensure? Simply you need to zoom in. Okay, you can ensure. See here, this line is not exactly on that point. So again we'll draw here, right? We'll use this pen. We can see here. So which line is exact drawn exact on that point to this line. So this line will we are going to delete. Okay, we are going to delete. So simply click on that line, then delete button, right? So simply you can check it here, zoom in, right? It is also correct. It is also correct. This is also correct. Okay. So in detail, I'm explaining you in detail. It takes some time. Be patient. Okay. If you see my video, one or two problems, so definitely you will learn the exact commands and where the students are doing mistakes maximum time, right? So one more line I will draw. I will select here midpoint here. Then I will draw a midline. Then remove the command, line command. So now I will use trim command, tr, enter. So alternate box. After first box, I will remove this middle line here also. Why I am drawing this middle line? Because to make this your drawing in beauty manner, right? That's the reason, right? So now we need not to keep these points. Simply I will select that points and delete, remove the point. Next, this outline, this object of your scale must be highlighted. That means thick lines up to, not much thick, don't take much thick, better to take 0.3 or 0.35 mm only, right? Now you have successfully drawn the scale. So we need to give labeling. Okay, so I told you the second, third, fourth, fifth, up to fifth units. These are the main scale. Okay, main scale, and first unit will be a sub scale. So we'll start 0 from here, 0, right? 0. Now make it aligned. Okay, 0. So why I'm not starting from here? Because first unit also we need to divide in 10 equal parts, right? Because each unit is 1 meter, so 1 meter equals to 10 decimeter. So we need to divide the first unit in 10 equal parts. So from here to here, the main scale, this we are counting 4.8. So 4 will be counting from here to here, and 0.8 we are going to count from the first unit. So first unit we need to divide in 10 equal parts, right? So 0. Simply I will use a copy command. Select, co copy command, enter, little bit zooming, then point, select this point because it is alignment, this point is in alignment. Okay, then next, wherever I am going to click, that 0 will be paste, right? Got it. The next, we need to just double click and again this 1 meter, then next 2 meter. Okay, then see, if you change na, rename na, then 3 space meters, simply use escape button, right? Don't use enter. 4 meters. If you use enter, so it will come in second row, right? So don't use enter, simply use scale button. Then next 5 meter, 5 meter, right? So so first unit again will first unit we need to divide into again 10 equal parts. So middle line I will use, middle line I will use. Uh, Click on that line, division command, enter. So select that line only, 10 equal parts, 10 end. Okay, so now you got it. The 10 divisions. Simply I will use this line, then copy command, enter. Instead of selecting from this point, I will select from the middle point here, right? So click and somewhat zoom in here, paste, paste, paste. The next here also we are going to paste, right? Paste. Okay, one more line here, right? So we have divided this line into 10 equal parts. So next I will use a trim command and I will erase this lines, half lines, right? Control Z. Again I will use here up to here only we need to delete, right? So which is here middle line. So just count from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This fifth line. So we'll just extend this line by clicking here up to certain height, then click. Okay, now the middle line is okay, somewhat extended, right? Then we need to give the points as 0, 1, 2. Here I will write 2, 2. I will change here. Wait. Again text 0, 1, 0, 1, 2 here. 2 will be here. But point 2. Then escape. Simply you can move this here. You can use this option here, move, right, directly. Then you need to select that object. Simply see auto mode is on, that's why you enable to drag smoothly, right? So simply F8 click, right? You can move smoothly now. This is 2, right? Again why it is right 2, right? Next this will be 4. So simply I will copy this, see you copy on this point. Now I'm going to copy, then next here, next here, next here, next 10th, this will be 10, right? So I will change it to, sorry, here 2, then this will be 4, this will be 6, sixth division, and this will be 8th, and this will be a 10th, right? So simply I use the pan option, okay, and zoom in, zoom out. Fit to screen you can extend to screen also you can use, okay. This box only going to extend, okay. Now you have drawn the scale successfully. So main scale from 0 to 5 and sub scale is 0 to 10. So I'll write it here in text. The main scale is meters, METER, meter. Simply I will text font size increase 5, right? I'll keep it here, right? Then next I will copy this, copy, this point, copy, and I'll paste it here, right? So next, the sub first unit is divided into 10 equal parts, that is 1 meter equals to 10 decimeters. That's why this scales measures in decimeters. Decimeter, then escape button use. Now you can simply move little bit, right? So we have drawn the scale and the RF also. So simply you just copy and paste here, double click and rename here RF equal to is equal to 1 divided by 40. So it is mandatory to give this proper labeling, right? In this manner only, you follow this manner only. Now we need to, successfully we have drawn the scale. We need to mark 4.8 meters on the scale. So 4 will be selecting from the main scale and 0.8 we are going to selecting from the sub scale. So 4 will be selecting from the main scale, right? So I'll use the dimensioning line command, right? The next 4 we are selecting from the main scale and 0.8 we are going to select from the sub scale. So you can able to see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So point will be here, right? 8th, right? Simply wait, it is somewhat cross, again I will check. So this point and 8th, right? So now just little bit extend this dimension line. It should not be very less one. At least you need to maintain 10 mm distance. So approximately you just see and maintain some distance, at least 10 distance, 10 millimeter distance between the object and dimension line. So I click on here. So actually this 120 millimeters showing, right? But it's representing 6 meters and sorry 4.8 meters. So you need to edit this. Simply escape button use, deactivate the command, then double click on this, then 4.8 meters. So just select this and you can choose it bold here option, then escape mode, right? Escape button. So you have drawn here, you marked 4.8 meters. 4 from the main scale, 0.8 when we are going to select from the sub scale. Okay, understood? Now I will somewhat extend this. So you are going you have marked only 4.8 meters. If I ask you to mark one more, okay, that is, and also mark a distance of 5.2 meters. Okay, 5.2 meters, 5.2 meters, right? So simply 5 we are going to select from the main scale and 0.2 we are going to select from the sub scale, that is decimeter scale. Again I will choose the dimensioning command. 5 we are selecting from the main scale and 0.2 where it is 0.2, this is 0.2 we are selecting from the sub scale, right? Here again we'll change 5.2 meters. So one problem successfully we have completed. While taking the printout it looks bad, right? So now I am going to take the printout, Control P. Before going to take printout, Control P, the command should be deactivated. Okay, simply press escape button, then Control P. Here we need to save this file. If you want to take directly printout, you can choose any printer here. Otherwise, if you want to save in PDF file, so drawing to PDF, this option you need to select drawing to PDF .pc3. Then next, the landscape mode already is selected in A4 size only, but landscape mode I'll choose. Okay, so I will select the second A4 size ISO option. Here landscape. Then next plot upside down. Then next I will change display here what to plot. Click on that, then select window. So directly you will move to your diagram AutoCAD window, right? So you need to select this box, the whole box. We should must be your under check. Okay, so outline also you can able to draw, right? Then next, okay. So desktop, we need to save this drawing wherever you want to save. Just click and save. Now see here, your drawing on the A4 size paper, right? Simply if you just zoom in, zoom out, you come to know. See, these are the highlight thick lines, and dimension lines are thin lines, right? So you have drawn 4.8 meters, 5 point. This also you can do somewhat bold, right? So in the next video, we'll solve one more problem regarding the plane scale. We'll choose some different units instead of this meters and decimeters. We'll use some British system units, yards and feet. Okay, so thank you. If you like this video, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.